Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Vedanta Agarwal. Our top story, well, in a major relief to Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, the Supreme Court has stayed his conviction in the 2019 criminal defamation case. Now, this means that Rahul Gandhi could be reinstated in Parliament immediately, which is what the Congress's bid is. Now, if the Lok Sabha Speaker issues the order by next week, he could even participate in the all-important no-confidence motion in the House. The Congress, well, has already swung into action. The Leader of Opposition in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of the Congress, has sought an appointment with the Speaker Om Birla to discuss the court's stay order on Rahul's conviction.
Rahul Gandhi getting a rousing welcome at the Congress party headquarters after the Supreme Court stayed his conviction in the defamation case.
आज नहीं तो कल, कल नहीं तो परसों सच्चाई की जीत होती है। मगर जो भी हो, मेरा रास्ता तो क्लियर है। मुझे क्या करना है, मेरा क्या काम है, उसके बारे में मेरे दिमाग में बिल्कुल क्लैरिटी है। जिन लोगों ने हमारी मदद की और जनता ने जो प्यार और सपोर्ट दिया, उसके लिए मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। थैंक यू।
The top court's decision came after it questioned the trial court's reason to pronounce the maximum sentence. The court also said Rahul Gandhi's remarks was not in good taste and leaders in public life should express caution while speaking. The focus now shifts to Rahul Gandhi's membership as an MP, with the Congress wanting him reinstated in Parliament immediately.
राहुल गांधी जी को हटाने में, डिस्क्वालीफाई करने में सिर्फ 24 घंटे में सब कुछ हुआ। अब देखेंगे अब कितने घंटे में उनको रीइंस्टेट करते हैं, क्योंकि डिस्क्वालीफाई करने के लिए तो उनको टाइम ही नहीं आया। जजमेंट गुजरात, ये तो दिल्ली का जजमेंट है, बहुत आस्था नजदीक है बहुत ही।
The BJP says the final verdict will come from the people.
जो सबसे बड़ी न्यायालय जो जनता का होता है लोकतंत्र में, तो भी 24 में इनको उसमें जाना है और जनता जरूर इनको जवाब देगी।
So what next for Rahul Gandhi? Rahul Gandhi will submit his application for reinstatement to the Lok Sabha Secretariat. The application will cite the Supreme Court order. Lok Sabha officials will study the order and pass it on to the Speaker. If the Speaker is satisfied, a letter will be sent to Rahul Gandhi restoring his membership. As for the defamation case, it will be heard in the Surat's court on the 21st of August. The ball now is in the Speaker's court and the pressure will be to get Rahul Gandhi's membership restored as soon as possible. The focus for the Congress party is to allow Rahul Gandhi to participate in the no confidence motion and continue to make his political point after he was disqualified as a member of parliament. With camera person Azam, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
So, well, what many would call a moral victory for Rahul Gandhi. Remains to be seen how this plays out in Parliament. But moving now to our other big focus, after the communal violence during a procession in Haryana's New, the situation has started becoming normal. Most of the mosques in Gurugram, Faridabad, Palwal remain closed to prevent the gathering of the crowd for the Friday prayers. This after an appeal by the Imam body. The administration today demolished 250 shanties in New, as the Chief Minister had earlier claimed immigrants and their involvement in the communal violence. Meanwhile, more FIRs have been filed relating to social media posts that instigated the violence. Well, even if it was just for the optics, heads have rolled in the Haryana police. The SP, Varun Singla, and the Deputy Commissioner they've been transferred 4 days after the violence. But here's a ground report looking at the aftermath of the violence.
Bulldozers razing 250 shanties in the Taudu area of Haryana's riot-affected New. Most of the people living in these homes are from the minority community and most are daily wagers. The administration claims the shanties were built illegally on government land and also that some residents were allegedly involved in the communal clashes. But why carry out the demolition now? No answer so far.
लीगल एनक्रोचर्स हैं, वहां से कुछ इनपुट्स ये मिले हैं कि भाई जो लोग आते हैं मिसक्रेंट कुछ साइड से आए हैं और उसको एनोनिमिटी के लिए यूज किया है, तो उन लोगों को भी वहां से हटा के हम लोगों ने हटाने का काम किया है।
Haryana police has also clamped down on those who incited violence on social media. A case has been registered against Bajrang Dal leader Bittu Bajrangi, who made provocative statements days before the No violence.
कहीं कुछ संभावना भी लगती है या कोई मिसक्रेंट इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे भी कोई सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से कुछ शरारत करने की कर रहा है, तो वहां भी फोर्स भेज के उसके खिलाफ कार्रवाई करवाई जा रही है।
Despite the day of Friday prayers, there was silence in the mosques of Gurugram and Nuh. All the big mosques of Gurugram remained closed and the imams of the mosques appealed to people to offer namaz in their homes.
हमने खासकर गुड़गांव वालों से ये अपील की है कि जिस महल्ले के अंदर, जिस सेक्टर के अंदर मस्जिद हैं, आस-पास में जाकर नमाज पढ़ लें। अदरवाइज अगर कहीं दूर है, वहाँ मस्जिद नहीं है, तो वहाँ अपने घर में 2, 4, 5 आदमी इकट्ठे होकर खुतबा करके जुमे की नमाज पढ़ लें।
There has been no violence in Gurugram or Nuh for the last 2 days, but Muslim localities are deserted. People have locked their houses and left. Markets where Muslims have hotels or dhabas are also locked, while many Muslim employees working in juice shops, tire markets, hotels have also left Gurugram. Many shopkeepers who have kept their establishments open say they have put up such posters out of fear. With Saurabh Shukla in Gurugram, Anusya Mathur for NDTV.
And moving to more news now, the ASI survey at the Varanasi's Gyanvapi Mosque will continue. This is what the Supreme Court ordered, refusing to overturn Thursday's Allahabad High Court order on the issue. The Allahabad High Court has also permitted the survey that was originally ordered in July this year by a Varanasi court to determine if the Gyanvapi Mosque was built over a pre-existing Hindu structure. Alok Pandey reports.
The ASI survey at Varanasi's Gyanvapi Mosque can go on, but with a rider. The Supreme Court ruled today, refusing to interfere with Thursday's Allahabad High Court judgment that had permitted the resumption of the survey, first ordered by a Varanasi court on July 21. The Supreme Court said the survey should take place in a non-invasive manner, mirroring the ASI affidavit before the Allahabad High Court that said no excavations would take place at the mosque, a concern expressed by the mosque committee, which had argued the structure could even fall because of the survey.
The lawyer for the Masjid committee wanted the ASI report to be submitted in a sealed cover, but Supreme Court refused to entertain the request.
In Varanasi, the district court gave the ASI 4 more weeks to complete the survey. Here is what the ASI brief is. The ASI is expected to determine the age of the western wall of the mosque. The ASI will conduct a radar survey just below the 3 domes of the mosque. The ASI also has to conduct a radar survey of all cellars inside the mosque complex and has to prepare a list of all artifacts found in the building. The court order says the ASI is also expected to carry out dating of mosque pillars for age. In the Supreme Court, mosque committee lawyers brought up UP Chief Minister Adityanath's recent comments on how Gyanvapi cannot be called a mosque, but the judges did not make any observations on this. With Arvind Gunashekar and Himanshu Sharma, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
And well, fresh violence has surfaced in Manipur even 3 months after the violence first broke out on the 3rd of May. In a fresh case of arms looting, a mob broke into the police armory and stole weapons including AK and Ghatak series of the assault rifles in the violence-hit state. In fact, a police officer was also killed in the clashes. But now the police have launched a probe as far as this arms looting case is concerned. The biggest issue, however, is that warring communities are not fully trusting key security forces, including central security forces that have been deployed in Manipur. And well, the fact of the matter is that the situation on the ground still remains volatile and sensitive. Ratndeep.
3 months into Manipur's ethnic conflict, a big, constant worry for the forces, securing their arms and ammunition. On Thursday, a mob carried out a major loot of arms and ammunition in the Bishnupur district, looting sophisticated automatic weapons like AK series rifles, light machine guns, insult rifles. The loot almost mirrored this one at the beginning of the conflict, when a mob first broke into a licensed gun shop in the Churachandpur district. In the 3 months, over 4,000 weapons and lakhs of ammunition rounds have been looted in Manipur. Some of the looted arms have been recovered after intense combing operations. But watchers say fresh incidents are a major worry.
Whatever is the public allegation, the concerned authority, that is the MHA, DG Assam Rifle and even Manipur government must try to investigate and assure the public to gain their confidence. It will bring about a decrease in the gap between the trust between the public and the security forces.
Allegations are that किसी का घर जल रहा है, people are setting fire on somebody, and security personnel, in the absence of any proper clear-cut instruction, they remain silent spectator.
The other big headache for security forces in Manipur, especially for Manipur police, overcoming the trust deficit. This recent viral video from the violence-hit Kankopi district shows tribal women begging a central paramilitary force officer not to leave the area, saying they did not want the Manipur police to take over.
The state can't protect us, so we need the protection from the central government, from the center forces. The Assam rifle leave us, that means we have no hope.
A similar trust deficit in the other parts of Manipur too. This footage couple of days back, taken on the road to the border town of More, shows the locals preventing the deployment of state forces in the area. In the valley region closer to the capital Imphal, residents say they need all forces to step up and protect lives.
अगर कल ये चीज अगर फेल होती है, जैसे कि ये बातें अगर कल फेल होती है, जो जिसने क्लेम किया है कि उन लोग सिक्योरिटी अच्छी तरह से प्रोवाइड करेंगे, अगर ये फेल होती है तो हम सारे डिफरेंट काइंड के वो चलेंगे कि क्या करना है, डिफरेंट काइंड्स के हम लोग सोचेंगे कि क्या करना है हम लोग को.
It's high time the unified command comprising of all security forces operates in tandem in Manipur. With BM Sanju in Imphal, in Guwahati, Ratndeep Chaudhary for NDTV.
So, well, even after the deployment of central security forces, the trust deficit continues in Manipur. But moving now to news coming in of an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam district. In fact, 3 security forces personnel have been injured in this encounter. The encounter started after the police and the army launched an anti-terror operation at the Halan forests in Kulgam. In the ensuing encounter, 3 Jawans have been injured. The injured were taken to the hospital. Now, this is what the Kashmir Zone Police have said. In fact, the encounter happened on the eve of the 4th anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370, under which Jammu and Kashmir was enjoying special status. And well, news coming in from Jaipur, the Mayor Munesh Gujjar's husband is under the ACB scanner. Well, the Anti-Corruption Bureau there is conducting searches at the residence of Munesh Gujjar, and she is a Congress mayor, and her husband has been accused of taking 2 lakh rupees bribe in a land deed. Harsha Kumar Singh is now joining us on the phone line. Harsha, take us through the details of this particular case, because what the ACB seems to be suggesting is that he was caught taking this 2 lakh rupee bribe, and also, in terms of the optics, it comes in an election year, and also when, the Congress is already battling these corruption charges after, that red diary row.
Yes, absolutely. So very bad optics for the Congress. I mean, the Congress's mayor, that too of the walled city, the heritage city, which is a UNESCO heritage site. The mayor of that place, her husband, caught taking a 2 lakh bribe. Apparently, 2 agents who were acting as conduits have also been caught in this entire matter, and some cash has been recovered. So it's definitely bad press for the Congress in an election year.
Right, Harsha, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. As you were mentioning, it's a high voltage election there in Rajasthan, and bad optics indeed for the Congress, particularly after Gehlot's minister came up with that red diary. Short break now, news and updates continue on the other side. Welcome back. In a tragic incident, 3 wild elephants were killed because of electrocution after they came in contact with an electric line in the Rani area on the outskirts of Guwahati. Now, according to reports, the body of elephants was found by locals near the Pani Chanda area in the Rani tea estate in the Kamrup district. The area falls under the supervision of the Rani Forest Division. According to locals, the herd of elephants came down to the village area in search of food, but the elephants came in contact with a live electric wire. While 2 elephants, two in fact of them were adults, 1 male and another female. The third was a calf. So absolutely shocking visuals coming in there. In fact, the villagers, after they spotted the elephants, they informed the local police, and the local police reached the spot to rescue the 3 elephants there. And this also, as major concerns have now been flagged, not just in Assam but also in West Bengal, about the decreasing forest cover and how that is proving to be a major cause of concern for wildlife, for the existence of elephants, particularly in Assam. And this is something that is a fallout of exactly that. So villagers there, along with the local police, rescuing the 3 elephants there.